Come with me as I take you through the shoot I had with Litlhohonolofatso. First of all, we gotta know, how could I do something so wonderful, getting this nigga on a photo shoot? It wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but we got the shoot down, and that's all that matters. I was able to get Shoni on 2 shoots, and I will be discussing both of them. The first one, it was low-key not at all what I thought it was gonna be, in terms of the mood, in terms of the feeling, and how the pictures came out. So I contacted Shoni on Instagram a while back, I think close to the end of last year, asking him if he wanted a shoot. At the time, I was only in 3 months of photography, and I had a crazy idea. DM Shoni and see what was gonna happen from there. I literally had no plan. I had no idea of the shoot. I just went blind into it and hoped for the best. To my surprise, Shoni actually responded to one of my DMs that I sent him, and I was low-key amazed because I low-key thought this guy was a busy man and like he had a lot to do, so I didn't really think too much about it. I just thought, let me just send the message and see what comes out of this. Cool. Message sent. Shoni sees the message and he says he's down, and that's what gets me excited because okay, dope, he's actually down for the idea of a photo shoot. And I started planning. I started getting reference shots, all of that, trying to plan out my ideas and how exactly was I gonna take these pictures. I learned that Shoni loves J. Cole, so I tried to kind of get some photo shoots of J. Cole and see how I could kind of incorporate those poses. And low-key, the first time, the pictures came out terrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I hated the first photo shoot. I'm gonna tell you why in a few minutes. But cool. Before we get to the shoot, obviously I'm now planning, and then I text Shoni, okay, cool, set the date, and then we'll make something work. And low-key after that, bro mized me all the way, bro mized me for at least at least a month. Bro mized me for at least a month, but we have no hate. Now at the time, after the mizing stage, my Instagram account got deleted, and I contacted Shoni on TikTok. This time I was kind of reminding him, saying, yo, are you still down for the shoot? And again, to my surprise, because I thought, oh, what's going on here? To my surprise, he actually said, yeah, he's down. Okay, cool. I told him to follow me on my new Instagram account, which is now birdbox.graphics. And he did. He followed me. I was a bit skeptical because I thought bro was gonna go ghost again, but he actually responded, and he was actually down for this thing. Cool. We set the date. The problem with this shoot is that, one, he didn't really have the clothing I was looking for, which is cool. I mean, it was like a school day or whatever. Two, the pictures that I planned for and literally made a whole board on literally needed us to be outside, but it was raining and that did not work. We had to kind of find cool places inside the school building, which I didn't really feel inside. And that brings me to my third problem, why I didn't like the pictures. I didn't like how they came out. Well, the third reason is that I didn't really feel the shoot like how I'd normally feel my shoots, if that makes sense. Usually I would finish taking pictures and I'll feel like, no, these are tough, and I'll be confident in them. But after I shot Shoni, I was like, I don't know about these photos. I wasn't certain. I wasn't really there. I didn't really like how they came out. If I'm gonna be honest with you, the first shoot with Sony was, for me, not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I had high hopes for the shoot, bro. I came so prepared, but the weather said hell no, bro. The weather said f that, bro, literally. And then from there on, I just gave up on the shoot, and I was like, okay, it's what we have. It's what we're gonna have to work with. Right. Fast forward to 2 Fridays ago, I managed to get a shoot of Sony at the perfect time/day. This is like one of the shoots I enjoyed at the time the most, and let me tell you why. So that day I bring my camera, not because I knew Sony was gonna be there. No, my school had a CVs day, and everybody was wearing CVs. So for my portfolio and all of that, I asked my friends if they wanted some pictures because I was gonna be bringing my camera. Yo, I get to school and I take pictures of my friends. I can't lie, these pictures are tough as hell. Well, some of them tough as hell. For some I could have taken better, and then there were some that were like, it was just tough as hell. Cool. After shooting my friends, I'm about to go home. I see Sony and I see his fit. He was dressed as one of the Boondocks characters, one of the brothers. I don't really know their names quite as yet, but yeah, one of the Boondocks characters, one of the brothers. I see bro's fit, and I'm like, I got to have a round two with this. Like, I have to. Like, if I miss this opportunity, I'ma actually slap myself in the later future. Okay, cool. I took the opportunity. I approached him because at this time, we were closer, if I can say. We've chatted before and whatnot. Cool. I approach him, and then I ask him, yo, do you want another shoot? I thought he was gonna say, I'm kind of busy right now. That's what I was expecting. But to my surprise, he actually said he's down. So he had to, I think, tell his friend something. I don't really know what he said to this person. But he spoke to his friend, and then he came to me, and we went to look for a locations to shoot at. Cool. We found the first location, and it was not too far from where we were standing originally. It was like just a few steps away, and there was a wall, a black wall that I used for the shoot, and pictures actually came out pretty cool, but not as cool as the second round of the shoots. So as you can see, with my beautiful self just like a highlighter, I'm directing Sony and one of my grade 8s, just showing them a couple of poses and how I want the pictures to come out. And low-key, they did a pretty good job. Like, I'm actually happy with how one of my grade 8s kind of handled the shoot, and how Sony also himself handled the shoot. Pictures low-key came out tough, especially in the editing. I was low-key like all over the screen, because I was like, damn, these pictures are low-key tough. And yeah, I was just excited to kind of send them the pictures and do all that. And yeah, that's the end of this part.
Why are you famous?
What the frick? Yo, third round. Let me tell you something about the third round of these photos, bro. I was literally itching to edit the third round photos. I was literally itching, bro. Okay, cool, right? I tell him, okay, I got another vision, right? I take him to like a stairway, and there's like a door. It's by the quad of our school, right? I tell him, yo, let's move there. That was the best decision I've ever made for that shoot, right? And that is literally what pulled everything together. I'm telling you, down to the fit and his afro, because he had like a majestic afro, bro. His afro was just majestic as f, bro. So cool. Um, it suited the fit. It suited the afro. It just gave off straight up vibes. And I was like, tough. Like we can't miss this. We can't miss this. I tell him to stand in specific areas. You know, gave him some poses to try. And Loki, he killed it. Loki, he killed it as hell. And I really can't lie. I really enjoyed the shoot. And I would Loki do it again if I had the opportunity. It was fun. I can't even lie. But yeah, that's how I got Shoni on the shoot, and that's how everything came together. Alright, that concludes the video. Thank you guys for watching this far. I really enjoyed explaining the story and how I got everything to work, and how everything just kind of formulated into this awesome cool project that I was able to shoot with an actual actor and a really cool guy. If there's something I'd have to tell you guys about Tony, is that he's actually a really chill guy. Like, he's a chill ass nigga. And I low key messed with the shoot and his vibe. It was low key tough. He's easy to approach. I would say. I thought he was gonna be some kind of crazy spoiled brat, but nah, he actually turned out really cool. The shoot, loved it. Like, the second time around, I loved the shoot. I can't even lie to you. The shoot was dope. Anyways, this is now the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, at least to this part, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will hope to see you in a longer and more inclusive video than this one. Anyways, I'm gonna have to love and leave you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, comment whatever you want. I really do not care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.